Under the Amalfi Sun, Sotto, Illinois Sol di Amalfi, Netflix movie unable to grab the attention. Under the Wakanda Sun sequel. Under the AMALFI Sun is about Vincenzo, his girlfriend, and other important people of his life coming to the Amalfi Coast and moving on further in their lives. Under the Amalfi Sun shows all the main characters going to Amalfi, a town in Italy, and figuring out things in their lives. The film runs for 96 minutes and is extremely difficult to watch. The characters had not been thoroughly developed, and the plot also lacked something that would attract the audience to watch the entire film in one go. I don't understand why Under the Wakanda Sun needed a sequel. But as per the creators, it did, and here we are now with Under the AMALFI Sun. Vincenzo is inviting his girlfriend Camilla and her friend to spend the summer with him and Furio in Amalfi. This story is set a year after the original film. Vincenzo and Camilla reunite after a year as she was in Canada. The film is only good at showing the beauty and culture of this Italian town. Camilla is doubtful if their relationship would remain the same as it was before. On the other hand, Vincenzo has no doubts and just loves his girlfriend. Irene, Vincenzo's mother, and her boyfriend Lucio are also tested as they are going through a lot of things. They like to call it retroactive jealousy. Every partner in this film can be seen getting doubtful about the other one, and this is what I didn't like. Nate and Hans have their own little thing going on. Bad boys bring bad problems was a great line, and I found it very funny because of the time at which it was said. Needless to say, making this sequel was a wrong decision. Some movies spoil their fun and uniqueness after their sequel is made. Something similar happened with Under the Amalfi Sun. They damaged the experience the audience had with the first film itself. The first film was a lot more worthy of watching. It offered viewers something unique and carefree. Directed by Martina Posti, and the cast includes Ludovica Martino, Isabella Ferrari, Lorenzo Zerzolo, and Luca Ward. With the other supporting cast, this film wasted all the efforts and ruined the fun. In my opinion, this sequel is a wasted effort, and Under the Wakanda Sun could have been better without it. The film is boring and is not able to grab the attention of its viewers right from the beginning. The character of Vincenzo is also not very convincing. At some points, his acting of being a blind person was not up to the mark, and my efforts were just focused on finding out that he is not able to pretend that he is blind or not. More time could have been devoted to the development of these characters. In the end, what was satisfying to watch was when Irene got her lost confidence back. The setting of Amalfi has been used to its best, and this won't disappoint you. 13. The musical gets trailer and release date on Netflix. Netflix has revealed the first trailer for the Broadway musical drama movie, 13, the musical. Starring Drake and AMP, Josh alumni Josh Peck and Eli Golden in the leading roles, the movie will release on August 12 on Netflix, worldwide. 13, the musical follows Evan Goldman, Eli Golden, a 12-year-old who relocates from New York City to small-town Indiana as he deals with his parents' divorce. As his 13th birthday approaches, he must master his new school's complex social circles and make friends by making his bar mitzvah the coolest party ever. Directed by Tamra Davis, the film also stars Gabriella Yule, Lindsay Blackwell, J.D. McCrary, Frankie McNellis, Shekinah Pomwana, Jonathan Lengel, Ramon Reed, Nolan Dubuque, Wyatt Moss, Luke Islam, Kaylee Cerezo, Liam Wignall, and Keela Ain. The cast also includes Rhea Perlman, Peter Hermann, Deborah Messing, and Michaela Lucy. Burt V. Royal and Tony Award winner Robert Horn, Teen Beach Movie, penned the script, which is based on the book he co-wrote with Dan Elish for the original Broadway production of 13. Three-time Tony Award winner Jason Robert Brown, who wrote the music for the Broadway production of 13, has composed new music for this film, and High School Musical, the series director Tamra Davis directed. Ariana Grande and Elizabeth Gillies made their professional debuts in the Broadway version, which included the first and only all-teenager cast and band. Since then, the musical has been a popular performance for high school theater organizations. Neil Merrin, Chicago, Hairspray, has produced this film alongside Tamra Davis, Mark Nicholson, Jason Robert Brown, Bob Boyett, and Robert Horn as executive producers. 13. The musical joins Netflix's increasing portfolio of live-action family films starring children and teenagers, which includes Skater Girl, directed by Manjari Markajani, and His All That, starring Addison Rae and Tanner Buchanan. MS Marvel series The New Marvel. It is essentially an origin story of Kamala Khan, a 16-year-old Muslim girl, obsessed with the Avengers as she struggles to fit in among her peers due to their religious and cultural differences. Her life changes when she mysteriously gains powers, thanks to her maternal great-grandmother's bangle, and embarks on a journey of self-discovery. Marvel has been lately looking to expand the cultural and religious representation within their characters, so the introduction of Kamala Khan aka Ms. Marvel in the MCU made sense in that regard. However, much like the entire entity of Phase 4, it doesn't have much substance to offer, as it feels like a bland teenage drama that feels much closer to High School Musical than anything else. The series lacked a serious objective, as much of what's on the screen doesn't feel significant. It remains more insisted and fixated on the diverse race and religious aspect of Kamala's personality than the plot itself. Don't get me wrong, the show finally caters to the Asian community with its depiction, but stays under that bubble for too long for most parts. It is also more concerned with the origin of her power than her origin story itself, so technically there is no substantial self-discovery within Kamala's character. The pacing around the episodes is questionable. The story progresses very slowly as we get to revealing the secret around her powers, and it happens in the least interesting way possible. The slow build-up around the events doesn't work because the events themselves aren't engaging enough. The show lacks a proper antagonist and mostly tries to substitute with family drama. During different checkpoints between the episodes, only 2 candidates emerge as a threat to Kamala throughout the entity of the episodes. These are the Clandestine, with Najima as the prominent figure, and Sadie Diva of the United States Department of Damage Control respectively, and neither of them can establish themselves as a proper antagonist. Both of them have different motivations as they pose a threat to Kamala, but ultimately, they remain a poor link in the show, forgetful with just surface-level personalities that the show never developed. Early on, the show does capture the imaginative yet animated thought process of Kamala's dreamy mind and does well to implement it within the editing, but it soon forgets that in the later episodes. The action around it also seems very dull, with poor choreography and camera work, featuring choppy cuts. Some of the VFX looks unfinished and cartoony, with the guilty of being very bright at times. It does improve itself from the 5th episode onwards, with the series realizing the potential of the past storyline set in the 1940s, connecting Kamala to Aisha, her maternal great-grandmother. The sci-fi concept of magic powers with the historical event of partition creates a unique blend as the stories of the legend are finally visualized into action that is the reality. The finale is an improvement to the first 4 episodes, but it shouldn't be the standard. As the series leaps towards the end, the most cliché turn of events is saved by a surprise cameo in the post-credits. With multiple projects coming on short notice, Marvel's decline has been noticeable. There is not much marvelous to look forward to in Iman Vellani star unless you are not a hardcore Marvel fan. Black Panther star reveals they didn't return for Wakanda Forever sequel. Black Panther star Daniel Kaluuya is not returning for Wakanda Forever. The actor, who played Border Chief Tribe W'Kabi in the first film, has revealed that he didn't film any footage for the sequel as he was committed to the film Nope, which reunites him with Get Out director Jordan Peele, and shooting for both overlapped. The plot of Wakanda Forever is set to be an ensemble piece looking at how the cast of characters pick themselves up and carry on without King T'Challa, as the role has not been recast since Chadwick Boseman's tragic passing. Letitia Wright, Lupita Nyong'o, Danai Gurira, Winston Duke, Martin Freeman and Angela Bassett are all set to be returning, while If Beale Street Could Talk's Dominique Thorne has been cast as Ironheart, and the Forever Purge's Tenoch Huerta and I May Destroy You's Michaela Coel are playing as yet undisclosed roles. Well, we say that, but a leaked image doing the rounds recently seemed to confirm that Huerta is playing Namor, an aquatic ruler who toes the line between hero, anti-hero and villain pretty commonly in the comics. The film's synopsis confirmed Namor's involvement in the plot, revealing that Wakanda and Atlantis are going to come to blows. Huerta didn't confirm he was playing Namor, but did acknowledge the rumors by joking that he was playing SpongeBob SquarePants' geriatric superhero Mermaid Man. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever has a release date of November 11, 2022.